Hello my lovelies, it is time for round 35 of Have I Read It? So stay tuned. So this month I have two Have I Read It's for you. They are going to be the Book Outlet September book hauls part 1 and part 2 from that came out in October of 2018. So it looks like I have 4 boxes in this haul, and that's probably why I split it up into 2 parts. I have part 1 pulled up, so let's just jump right in. It's like a 20-minute thing, so fingers crossed that I've done okay on this. We'll see. All right, here we go. Hey guys, it's Melanie. Welcome to my channel. So today I have part 1 of my September book outlet haul for you. So stay tuned. So once again, I bought too many books from Book Outlet, but that's okay because I love them. They're my children. But don't tell my actual children. So I have 4 boxes here, so I'm going to split this into 2 videos, and today I'm just going to open these 2 boxes and I will save the other 2 boxes for part 2. Okay, let me move these out of the way and we'll get started. Okay, so digging into the first box, we have some paper and more paper. Oh no, I buried Church. He's in the pile of paper. Okay, I've got my receipt here. Okay, so the first thing that I see in this box here is Hardy Boys Adventures Ultimate Thrills Collection. 10 exciting mysteries in one set. So I got the boxed set here. Okay, I haven't read any of those, so I think I got those to read with Xander and then we just never did, but they're still on my shelves. So let me grab the first book and that'll be the first one to add to the list. Hold on. Okay, so the first one in that box set is Secret of the Red Arrow. The Hardy Boys are by Franklin W. Dixon, and I've never read any Hardy Boys books, and I just thought they might be something that Xander and I would enjoy. I might just enjoy. Xander might just enjoy. Who knows? But if you want me to read this, vote for, you could either write, let's just say Hardy Boys. You can just write Hardy Boys instead of writing out the long title. And I almost forgot to tell you, the way my Have I Read It's work, it's one of my multiple TBR games that I play here on my channel. And the way these go is I go through an old haul, I tell you if I've read it, if I haven't read it, if I've unhauled it, and for those that I haven't read, at least if they're a series, I just take the first book. But for those I haven't read, you get to vote on which book or books make it into my TBR. And then depending on how many are in my stack will determine the number that I will have to select. So if I've got like 10 or less, then I have to pick the number 1 voted book. If I've got 11 to 20, I have to pick the top 2 voted books, and so on and so on. So this will be book 1 in my stack, and we shall see how the rest of the books go. All right, next up. Okay, next up we have How to Meet Boys by Catherine Clark. I don't think that I've read that. Let me check. No, it doesn't look like I have. So I actually have 4 books by this author, so hopefully I'll like these books. This is How to Meet Boys. Don't really know anything about it other than it's like YA contemporary. And if you want me to read this book, How to Meet Boys. All right, let's pull up our next one. All right, here we go. Next up. Okay, next up we have The Looking Glass Wars. Fantasy Just Declared War on Reality by Frank Bador. I haven't read that either, so let me go find that. Okay, here it is. I think I actually have this entire series. I think it's a trilogy. And I do believe this is an Alice in Wonderland retelling, which blows my mind that I haven't read this yet. So if you want me to read this, vote The Looking Glass Wars. Okay. So far I haven't read any of them. Hopefully there are at least a few that I've read in this haul. Okay, next up we have book 1 and book 2 of the Monsters of Verity series. Okay, I don't need to listen to all that. This is by Victoria Schwab. I have read this Savage Song, but I don't think I ever read Our Dark Duet. I don't know if I would need to reread this Savage Song. I feel like I remember a good bit of it for the most part. So I'm thinking maybe I can just do like a go online and get a spoilery review or a synopsis or something like that and be able to go straight into book 2. So let me go grab that one. Okay, so here is Our Dark Duet. What I remember about the Monsters of Verity, we have 2 main characters, Kate and August. Kate is essentially a monster hunter. August is one of these monsters, but it gets pretty blurry on which side is actually good and which side is bad. And I was very much enjoying it. I don't know why I never finished. So if you want me to read this, vote Our Dark Duet. All right, next up. Okay, now to dig into this box. We have some paper. All right, and there's my receipt. Okay, so the first thing I see here is The Spy Who Came In From the Cold by Jon Huckeby. I have not read this. I honestly, I don't even remember why I got this. Okay, I just watched to see if I said why I got this book, because I see it on my shelves and I'm like, I cannot remember why I got this. So there was, I remember now, we went to some event and there was like the PBS top 100 books you should read or something like that in your life. And this was one of those books. So that's why I got that. But I can't remember anything about it. Let me also see if this is part of a series or not. So that is actually book 3 in a 9-book series. And it's the George Smiley series. Oh, okay, it says actually with the exception of books 5, 6, and 7, these are standalone works and can be read in any order. It says in 4 out of 9 of them, Smiley is only a minor character. So I'm just gonna grab that one. I don't guess I have to read the first 2. This is an older book. It was published in 1963 and has a 4.06 rating on Goodreads. So, okay, let me go grab it. Okay, I went ahead and changed my battery out while I was at it. So what I can tell about this is just that it is like a, I guess, German spy novel. So if you want me to read this, vote The Spy Who Came In From the Cold. All right, let me get back to the video. All right, next up. Okay, next we have Ice Like Fire by Sarah Rosh. I can't remember if I've read this series or not, so let me go look. Okay, Ice Like Fire is actually the 2nd book in the Snow Like Ashes series. So let me go grab Snow Like Ashes since that's the first book. Okay. This says a heartbroken girl, a fierce warrior, a hero in the making. And it is a YA fantasy. So if you want me to read Snow Like Ashes, vote for that. Also, if you don't know, you can vote for as many books as you want. And like I said, I just take the top however many books. At this point, we are up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 books in my stack. I haven't actually read anything from this haul, which is not good. And we're only like halfway through it. So, next. Okay, next up we have In Too Deep by Samantha Hayes. I have not read that either. Hold on. So this looks like it's a domestic thriller. I guess the husband went away like 4 months ago. Rick went out to buy a newspaper. He never came back. Now something's going on and both mother and daughter are in serious danger. So if you want me to read this, vote in too deep. All right, next up. Okay, next up is Pink by Lily Wilkinson. Okay, sorry for the noise, but Einstein decided now is the time that he needs to be directly under my desk chewing on a bone. So I have not read Pink. I can't remember if this is one that's in my unhauls or not, because I have been going through and getting rid of some stuff, which is actually all of this. So let me go check and I'll be right back. Okay, I did not unhaul it. This says Ava is tired of her, oh my goodness, Einstein. Ava is tired of her ultra cool attitude, ultra radical politics, and ultra black clothing. She's ready to try something new. She's even ready to be someone new, someone who fits in, someone with a gorgeous boyfriend, someone who wears pink. But Ava soon finds out that changing herself is more complicated than changing her wardrobe. Even getting involved in her school musical raises issues she never imagined. As she faces surprising choices and unforeseen consequences, Ava wonders if she will ever figure out who she really wants to be. So if you want me to read this, vote pink. He's making so much noise. Like he's chewing this bone directly up against my desk, so the bone's hitting my desk too, just to make extra noise. Okay, continuing on. Okay, next up we have So You Want to Be a Writer? How to Write, Get Published, and Maybe Even Make It Big by Vicki Hamilton and Kathleen Greenwood. Okay, so I think that I may have read this one, but I put it with, it's not on my regular shelves, it's with my like resource kind of stuff. So I don't know what I should count. I guess I'm just gonna count that as read. So yay, I got one. Next. Okay, next up is The Starlit Wood, New Fairy Tales by Shannon McGuire, Jeffrey Ford, Naomi Novik, Aliette de Bodard, Majori Liu, Garth Nix, Catherine M. Valente, and more. And this was edited by Dominic Parison and Naval Wolf. Okay, I have not read The Starlit Wood. Oh my goodness, he's so loud. That is a fairy tale anthology. So let me go grab that and I'll be right back. Okay, here we go. If you want me to read this one, vote The Starlit Wood. Okay, next up. Okay, next up we have Uglies by Scott Westerfield, and this is book 1 in the Uglies series. I don't even know if you can see anything on this cover. Okay, I have read that, but then I unhauled it. I unhauled the entire series. I wasn't really a fan. Next. Okay, next up we have A Quiet Kind of Thunder by Sarah Bernard. I have read that one and loved it. Yay. Next. And then the last book in my box is When Dimple Met Rishi by Sandhya Minion. I have read When Dimple Met Rishi, so yay. And I'm not sure, but I think I said that was the last one. So let me just check real quick. So yeah, that was it. Wow. Wow, okay. I thought it was going to be a lot more than this. I'm glad that there were at least a couple there at the end that I actually had read. If there hadn't been, I would have had to pick multiple books for this because I currently have 9 in this stack. So I only have to pick the #1 voted book. So which of these books do you want me to read? Comment down below and let me know. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos like this, click that subscribe button down below. And until next time, remember to always be completely you. Bye.